Hello, grade 1. This is to explain for you Unit 6, numbers and data. So we will go to Excel program. How you will open Excel, you will go to the search, then you will click EX, you will press EX. This is the logo of Excel program. And now you will choose a blank workbook. Okay. As you can see, this is a grid view. That means Excel program is a separate sheet program. It's not a drawing program. It's not a document program. It's a separate sheet program. Separate sheet means look like a grid on the screen. Lines like this. You can see lines going up and down, left and right. So these lines also, you can see some boxes here. There is small boxes here. Also, you can see letters. These letters, the name of the column. Each column, it has a name. A, this is column A, column B, column C, D, E, and so on. Also, you can see numbers. Here is the numbers, number 1, 2, 3, and so on. So the numbers are row. The row is numbered. The columns named with letters. The cross, when the column crosses with the row, this box, we will call it cell, C-E-L-L. This is the cell. Okay, so this is the column and this is the row. The column crosses with the row will make for you this cell. Each cell has a reference. How I will know the reference or the address or the name of the cell? By looking at the row, at the column that is shaded here. This is column D. Is it in column C? No. Is it in column E? No. It's in column D. So I will look at the column. This is column D and the row 5. You can see the shaded row is 5. Is it in row 3? No. Is it in row 4? No, 5. So the cell reference of this one is D5. D5. Okay. How I can select each cell? Just by bringing your mouse cursor in the middle of the cell. You can see that the mouse cursor now look like a cross. Just you will click with your left button on the cell inside it. You can select it. Select it means you have it chosen the cell. You choose this cell. I choose, for example, this, or whatever. As you see, also the separate sheet or Excel program starts from the cell A1. Okay. Now I want to explain something. For example, here I want to type lions, cats, 4, 6. Okay, how I will type? Just you will select the cell that you want to insert for it, the text or whatever, and you will start typing using your keyboard. How you will go down? You will press Enter key. If you want to go to the other side, you can use your mouse cursor, your mouse to select like this, or you can use the keyboard arrows, Here, you can use labels in a separate sheet to talk about data. A label is a word, okay, like that is a word, or a small number of words, and more than one, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 words. It depends on the label that you want to type. So the top of a separate sheet look like this. This is the top, okay? As I told you, you will insert, start typing, then you will press enter. Now, what means label? Label will explain this number is for what. For example, I have 4 lions, 6 cats, right? Imagine that I don't have the lions. There is no lion. You will know this number 4 is for what? You will not know, right? So we should put the label to explain this number is for what? To explain this number is for what? Next, for the number, I want you to look at the numbers here. Is this number, is it your age? Is it a birth date? Is it a size? Is it a price? No. This number in Excel here or separate, we call it value. It's a value. So this is the label. The label is the text or the word, and the numbers value is the value. So here is the label, here is the value. Label, value, label, value. So each cell holds a label or a value, okay? A label or a value. Each cell, you can put a label or a value, okay? Now let us make a list together, how you can make a list. I can, for example, if I want to erase lions, just you will click on the cell that you want to erase and backspace from the keyboard to erase, backspace from the keyboard to erase. Now I will start from A1. I want to make my list. Toys. I want to make a list of my toys, okay? I want to make a list of the toys. For example, about ball. Let us check how many ball. Dolls. Game. Marble. And animal. Now I want to put the value in B2. What is the value of the ball? I should count how many ball I have, and I will put, for example, I have 1. The doll I have 3. Game I have 2. Marble I have 1. Animal I have also 1. So how I will go down, as I told you, will press enter key from the keyboard, or you can move between the cells by using your mouse. Just you will click on each cell, so the cell will be selected. I made a simple list. I made a simple list here. If you want to edit your cell, just you need to change the values in the separate sheet or the name, the label. It's depend on, or you can add more label. You can add more label. Imagine that you find more toys, you found more marbles. You can update here. You can edit. Just you will click on it. You will click on the cell like this, and just even don't press backspace directly. For example, I found that I have 4 marbles. Just I will press on number 4, and it will be updated for you directly. Okay. What the last thing that I want to remind you about is how to save your work. This is very important, how to save your work. So you can open it next time. You can open it and you can make the edit. Okay, you can open it, open the file and make the edit. Just you will go file, save as, then browse. From the browse, you should see this window. From this window, we will do 3 things. First of all, at this side here, this side, we will check where the place we want to save our work. Usually, I'm telling you to choose the desktop so you can see your file quickly. You choose desktop, okay? After desktop, if you want, this is later, you can make a folder for you just to put your files, all your files inside it. Preferably now, I want you to just choose desktop, then go to file name. From file name, just you will click with your mouse, then name the file with your name or as you want, or my toys, it's up to you. Ones, toys. Then you will click save. For me, I will just press yes because I have the file before. Yes. How I will know that I already saved my file? You will look at the title bar. You will look at the title bar here. You can see the file name that you just wrote or typed. Okay, exactly the same. Okay, this is, you will know how that you saved your file. Now I will close. Now I am in the next day and I want to open my file again so I can edit the number of the toys I have, or I want to add more toys. What I should do? You can go Excel, Excel. Then you can go open other workbooks, okay, or just go blank workbook. So it's better for you, blank workbook. File, the same. Then you will go open, okay, open. Then you will browse. Sometimes you can find your file directly here in this site directly, okay, because this one I saved just now, so I can find it, okay. If you save it long time ago, just you will go browse and you will browse where did you save it. So where we saved our file, we saved it at desktop. So you scroll up, desktop, then you will try to find it. Or if you remember the file name, just you will type, for example, the first two letters, whatever, okay, from your file, then automatically you will find it. For example, this one, I will click on it, then I will press open. Now my file opened. I want to change the number of dolls, the value of the doll. I found that I have 5 dolls. I will press on it, 5. Then I will press save to save my new data, right? My new value. Now I saved my work. Thank you, I'm done. Close my work and everything is fine. Thank you, grade 1. I hope that you will practice doing editing and saving your work. Thank you.